like a low budget, man.
You see, so
that's like a low budget.
A low budget video, 800,000. So being an artist is not an easy journey.
She's trying to shoot professional videos, man. You need nothing from from 5 million naira above, man. Trying to shoot professional videos because creating a scene, creating sets for videos alone. Some videos, it costs about 3 million naira, setting up, creating the sets.
I understand, just as we say,
doing the set and all that.
All fingers are not equal.
Yeah, they're not.
I'm getting there soon.
So gradually, so you want to shoot professional video like from 5 million naira above.
Yeah.
But the low budget, let's say anything from 300,000, 500,000, and above, that.
Strongly believing God that God will take us there. Soon I'll be traveling out to shoot a video, and you know what that means. Okay?
Sure.
If then P squared and feed the do and women feed the do and go fly. So this we will fly a jet. So that one day we'll go shoot official videos.
All right, it's all good. So we're about to embark on the end of the segments, and it was indeed a pleasure, and a prestige, having you on the set. You feel me? And shout out to the team, right? Shout out to everybody who actually supported and make this, the segment, a reality and success. You know what I mean? So we just want to give shout out to everybody, for the love, the support, and for us reaching down here. Last but not the least, man, shout out to Almighty God in heaven. We truly appreciate, we can't do nothing without him.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah, so
shout out to all my fans. Please support this channel, okay?
Sure.
Subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that you'll be getting update. This is not going to be my last time coming to
Sure. There's subsequently we're gonna be having something on the studio.
Sure.
And not forgetting the man behind the camera, man. Kasanki Lens, shout out, man. Shout out. Big time, man. We appreciate the love and support, man. Keep pushing, right? So we're not gonna stop. And it's a wrap. I remain your humble host, BEATWEEZY.
Thanks, man.
From the stable of Rewe Multimedia Concept, No Beef Records.
You not good. After you again.
I must greet you.
Any other use the counterfeit.
Counterfeits. Greet you.
Any other use the counterfeit.
Counterfeits.
God bless you, bro.
So, Sentlio, we need you to talk about the procedures, right? On making a couple of videos, because we heard you got a banging song right now, Ololo, right? Featuring Zeno Wabos.
Yeah.
Right. So can you tell us about the process, the procedures, and how did it go, and the difficulties you had and the challenges during this moment?
It was quite challenging. It was really quite challenging.
Indeed.
Like it's always good to have plan A, plan B, and plan C.
You're on Z, man.
Yeah, you're good. You're right.
Yeah.
Cause people are funny. I could remember very well. I made a very good plan right on time. Ahead of my video, my official video, that is Ololo.
Mm-hmm.
I make every movement to make things available. I talk to my director. I settle him on time, and the venue, I go there very early to sort out the venue and also come to an agreement with them that I'm coming to shoot my official video. Okay. Now the car we were to use on the video, I went there right on time, which the guy charged me 200,000. I made payment even 4 days ahead of the day of.
What kind of vehicle was that?
That was
A limousine?
Limousine, yeah,
Okay.
that was a limousine in Use 2. So I went there.
That's Abuja.
Yeah, in
All
Use
right.
2 in Abuja, FCT.
great.
So I went there 4 days before, the date. So I settled with him. I told him I'm coming so day, for my video shooting. And he told me everything I need to do. I said, okay, fine, I would. So I finished. Now, from the very particular day of the video, the first person I called on my model, she turned me down. Something came up. And I was like, wow, what is that? I was disappointed. There was no way, because there was no plan B.
Yeah.
So I said, wow, what am I going to do now? So that is where the problem begins. So I've got to just, that is the origin of the problem. So I now begin to think of alternative to replace someone else to play the part, because I cannot postpone the video. Already a lot of people were involved. My director is already coming on his way to the venue, and most of my guys who are involved, the guy I feature, which is Zino Wabos, was already set. So we cannot postpone the video shoot. And my manager was already ready, which is BEATWEEZY.
That's me.
So we were set, That was when we started making arrangement for plan B for the model that will take part in the video. On our way going, we were to just, drive straight to the venue of the car so that we could pick the car. On reaching there, the man said that someone else has to.
Someone booked the car already.
Yes,
and
someone has come to,
we have to wait for a couple of hours.
What the fuck? What can I do? So I said no. That we can't wait. That we have to wait for. I have to wait for like
about 3 hours,
3 or 4 hours thereabout. Before the car will be available. I said, well, this is not what I planned for. This is not what I paid for. Oh, God, I don't give you money. You say 200,000. I transfer 200,000 to your account. And look at the time is now. My director is around, and we are set for the video. He said there's nothing we could do about it. That was the second disappointment. I wish I made a plan B for that. I wouldn't have been bothered.
The first one was the model.
Yeah,
the second one was the limousine.
The limousine.
Luxurious.
So, almost, if you see that, you see the limo. Almost.
All right. Okay.
I was already prepared for the video.
So what else?
So
we got refund.
We got refund
after a couple.
I told him to refund the money,
so
that we can't wait. It took him time to refund the money anyway, but at the end of the argument, the money was refunded, and we moved straight to the venue. Reaching the venue.
No, you're missing some parts.
What was that?
From Wuse 2,
okay,
we drove straight down to Wuye, the family worship center, where we were waiting for a Ford Jeep, right, to arrive. So we, because I said we need to, use another live line, and we need to take another route, but not route no though. So we had to find the best ways to go about getting another vehicle. So we were trying to get an SUV. So we were like, okay, since we can't use the limousine, let's try to get something a bit luxurious. So we ordered for another SUV, like a Ford, and when the car arrived, St. Leo was like, man, he doesn't want to mess around with a car that have a dent and all that.
I actually have a high test.
The test was kind of high, so he couldn't keep up.
And I work hard to it too. I work very hard to achieve my dreams.
So we were like, okay, since this is it, we can compromise. We can use this. So, but I was blunt, I told the guy, I was like, the car dealership, no, we can't use this. And then again, we had to go somewhere around Wuse 2, because he was being stubborn-headed, being hot-headed, and he was like, when we're talking, he was, trying to get other contacts for some car rentals.
Car hires.
Yeah, so we went to somewhere in Wuse zone, wherever, I can't remember. We went to the office, and they were like, they said we should come around, and they were being tacky and camouflaging and all that because at the end of the day, they were like, they said we should come around, and we came, and they were like, the cars right now have been moved.
Wait for the driver.
We should wait for the driver. Blah
and we
blah.
waited
blah.
there for like 30 minutes.
We waited, and
they
were not responding fine, and I was like, look, dude, if you gonna take my advice, we need to proceed. Like there are other days we can, use to ship this car in. It's not gonna be a problem. I haven't told him, like, I have a friend in Wuye. He drives the Formatic C300, right?
Yeah.
The C300. So I was like, we can actually use that one if that may be the case. It's a black, very nice car and all that. I was like, let's head straight to the location, right? So I'm gonna let you do the rest, man. So we head straight to Jabi Shopping Mall, the Lake Mall.
Reaching there was something else.
It was a drama. Another drama, man.
In fact, that day was supposed to name disappointment. So on reaching there, the venue we were to use, the guy in question, the manager in the place was not on seat. And I put him on call. He said there's no around. There's no how we could shoot the video that particular day, that we should reschedule the following day. So which I said, no, a lot of people are already involved. Now at that point, we already got in a model who have replaced the first person that disappointed us. And I said, what are we going to do? Okay, let's get into the mall and check if we could actually use somewhere else. So we started visiting different places in the mall, and time was going. This is about, as I'm talking to you now, it was already after 3.
Yeah.
And this is the video we need to shoot when there is light.
We left our various homes very early.
Yeah,
everybody assembled. Everybody assembled here sometime past 7 in the morning, or there, or 8,
7:30.
Yeah,
already on our
and
way,
it was raining, and all that.
So on reaching that was what happened. We get this. In fact, we enter some places and they say they don't allow video shoot in their place. So we enter over 6 or 7 shops. There was no way. So at the point of giving up, my manager just said, no, we can't give up. We still need to try. Okay. And that is one thing I believe in him. He doesn't give up easily. So that we should still go back to that first place. We made an arrangement that the manager said it's not on seat. So on reaching there, we meet different faces. People we've never met them before. That was just our first time. So on reaching there, we meet the young guy and we talk to him. This is the situation on ground. We meet your former bros, and this is what he said. He said, okay, that means it's welcome. If we can, patronize them, and buy something worth of 300,000 that we can use the place. I said, wow, if that is the case. So it was like a rush and the last opportunity. And I just pull out my card and we start shopping. At instant there, we bought something worth 300,000. Over 300 plus, okay? So, and the place was given to us, and that was how
we started shooting, man.
Come true.
And that was the time everybody mind got, at rest and all
honestly,
that. Man, I was just up and doing, I was just trying to find the best ways to go about, making sure the video comes out crystal clear, and make sure no inclusions, and trying to put that stress away and all that. But at the end of the day, man, it was worth it, man. Trust me, it was worth it.
Honestly. So you guys need to watch out this video I'm talking about. It was not easy. It was not easy. So in summary, what I would say as an artist, it's not good to depend on your plan A. So have your plan A, plan B, and plan C, even plan D.
Plan Z.
plan Z. Have your plan Z. In
Plan
case
Z.
if plan A doesn't work, you apply plan B. So so forth. So that video taught me a lot of lesson. Okay.
You learn.
Don't give up easily. There is always an opportunity in keeping it up. So I would say all thanks to BEATWEEZY, who have always been there to encourage me, to be there as a friend, as as a boss, and as also as a manager, the producer. He has produced over 9 or 10 tracks. If I put it together with the one I have not released yet, I have a lot of songs that I have not dropped. Bangers, back to back.
Man. You got loads of mad songs.
Honestly, mad songs. So if I put it together already, I think I've gotten over 20 something tracks all together. So kudos to BEATWEEZY, who have been always.
In case they don't know, saying a foreign man original.
Thank you so much, boss.
Big time and big things are going,
Thank you, sir.
How old is one?
Thank you, sir.
So back to the motto, like we truly appreciate having this one-on-one conversation. It was deeply insight, and so it was a nostalgic one and all that, and we know you've never relented with resilience. You keep pushing and striving, right? And I know you got something in the kitchen, just like you mentioned, right? You got plans for any video, any singles, any latest release coming up soon?
Yeah, I have a lot of plans. As an upcoming artist, you don't need to sleep over your dreams. This is something I want to do officially.
Passion.
Okay, yeah, with passion, with dedication. Okay, so I want to give it my best. So I have some unreleased song that is loaded. Okay, so and I'm looking at maybe every month I'll be dropping maybe I'll drop 2 every month.
What's up, viewers? What's going on? It's your boy BEATWEEZY from the stable of Reeway Multimedia Concept and No Beef Records all the way. You know what's going down. And right about now, I'm your humble host on BEATWEEZY TV. And I got my guest in the studio, no order by Fenton. Yo, what's good, homie?
Yeah, bro.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much.
Nice.
I mean, where we did?
Man, we did where we did. All right. Right about now, we're about to dive into some prudent martyrs that are quite disturbing in the industry, and based on the upcoming artist perspective and a whole lot of artists coming up right about now. We know the whole lot of challenges and difficulties in the mainstream, right, in the industry. And can you tell us a couple of challenges in the streaming platforms? Let's say the DSPs like DistroKids, Route Nodes, Sunk Trust, Soundbed, and wherever. Can you tell us couple of difficulties a whole lot of artists, like independent artists like yourself?
Actually, being an independent artist is not easy. It's quite challenging because there are a lot of challenges being an independent artist, most especially in DSPs. So, like my personal experience, I got with Round Note. I think I have some couple of songs there.
Okay.
And I've not used DistroKids. Okay. Yeah. I've not used it, but I've used Round Note.
Yeah.
Which sometimes you struggle to upload your songs. Most of the time when you it's quite challenging. So most of the time you upload your song and it will read up to maybe 99%. remaining 1% for it to be successful, it will tell you network failure. So you may stand on this challenge for like 1 week, 2 weeks. Most of the time, if you're lucky and you upload your song, it will take them like 15 days, 15 good days for them to review your song and put it on all the streaming platforms. So it's quite challenging.
Okay.
So, and these are things that independent artists like us go through from DSPs.
Wow. Yeah. That's a whole lot, man.
Honestly.
So when you talk about route notes, right?
I talk about route notes.
Where how much do you think one can actually earn from route notes?
From experience, you can earn as much as you want if you have the ability to promote your song. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have the ability to promote your song, because that is where the work
Okay,
is.
because right now I know a whole lot of viewers, are being thrilled by, this same topic we, trying to dissect and a whole lot of stuff like that. And I know a whole lot of independent artists, they want to, find the best ways to go about promoting, songs on DSPs and a whole lot of stuff like that and make, fortune from it, right? So can you give us the best ways you can go about promoting your songs on DSP, how to get a whole lot of streams, generating streams from Spotify, iTunes, and so
It's quite challenging. It's not easy. I can't say.
All right.
I can't say as an upcoming artist.
Yeah.
You are not known. Nobody knows you. You are just struggling to be known.
Okay.
Okay. So what I would say, if you have the money, if you have the money to promote, to push yourself, then it becomes easy. So as an independent artist, you need money.
Yeah, sure.
You need money. Yeah. So being an artist without money is a totally waste of time. So you're just struggling for nothing.
So let's.
It's not enough for you to be good.
Yeah.
It's not enough for your song to be good. But are you strong enough to promote your song?
Yeah,
that's where the
cocoa.
Yeah, that's where the cocoa is.
All right, that's the cocoa.
Yeah.
All right, so so right about now, like, okay, let's put it this way for an instance.
Okay.
If you actually, having, you've been bankrolled by, a corporate bodies or, an independent buddy or somebody else, maybe a family member or a friend or something like that. Let's say, okay, for instance, you have about 20 million naira right now. What's the best ways to go about promoting your music? How do you go about it?
Wow. If I have up to 20 million naira and also maybe I have somebody who's ready to sponsor me.
Yeah.
There are a lot of ways to go about it, promoting my music, okay? First is to get my YouTube channel monetized.
Wow,
and
great.
I know that alone could as well stand as an investment to, get back what you have put in so far. And as well, most of my social media platform could be monetized with that.
Wow.
Okay, so now we talk about shooting of musical videos that will attract and that will sustain your viewers. You understand? So somebody will not just come to your channel and nothing to be entertained.
Yeah,
okay,
so home about.
Yeah. So with that, I believe we could go a long way.
Okay, so you mentioned monetization of YouTube.
Yeah.
A couple of stuff like that, because we know the DSPs having your songs on a couple of platforms like iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal. They are officially monetized already. So all you need to do is do push-ins, right?
That is it. Yeah. That's where the promotion comes in.
Yeah, great. So now, when you talk about YouTube, right? What are the requirements you need to, get your channel monetized?
Well, on YouTube,
yeah,
I think you need like 4,000 watch hour on YouTube.
Time, yeah.
Yeah, right. And maybe 1,000 subscribers. Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, you're good to go.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
So once you have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time,
Yeah,
you're straight,
you're good.
right from the very jump.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the YouTube, right? So do you have any clue like how much an artist can actually make or earn per 1,000 views?
Um, it also depends on where your views is coming from, okay? Because these are the things you need to know as an artist, okay? So if, for instance, your views is coming within Nigeria,
Yeah.
okay? So let's assume you're making up to maybe $2 to $3
Yeah.
per 1,000
1,000 views.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it is a place like maybe UK, US, we're looking at up to $8 to $10.
$10.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Per
substantial.
1,000 views. So
Yeah.
it's worth it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Because just imagine, because I heard YouTube takes about 4 to 5%, you know, of the cut, like your total estimated revenue.
Yeah.
YouTube having 4 to 5%, then you are going home with the remaining percent,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's straight. It's fair because
It's fair.
it's not your platform.
Sure.
They gave you that
Definitely.
platform. They
Sure.
gave you that venue. All you need to do now is come up with your content. So it doesn't matter what you're doing, but as long as it's retaining and you're
And it's
engaging,
guaranteed.
yes, you're engaging your audience.
Yeah.
So you're good to go.
Sure. Definitely.
So it's just like platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and all that. Like Fiverr actually takes 20% of all your earnings. Like wherever you're earning, Fiverr taking about 20% cut.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad
So
because
on YouTube, if you're having let's just say 65% of your total revenue
Yeah.
of what you generate.
It's cool.
It's a
Yeah.
good business.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So,
Yeah, it's not bad.
this is something that is guaranteed, is sustainable.
Yeah, because
for a lifetime. Okay, so
because I think yesterday I came across I got a clip. I'm from New York, Jaru's,
Yeah.
I'm from New York song. I came across it, way back. It was the Y2K when music was music. Everywhere was bumping loud with a whole lot of sweet melodies and all that, right? But way back there was these guys weren't actually making money from streaming, right? The mainstream wasn't there for them, to make money and all that, and they were selling records on CDs, right? And the YouTube wasn't there as of that particular time.
okay, so are you saying that we are so opportune to have YouTube right now?
No, what I'm trying to say in essence, yeah, it's a prestige. Before you just have to put your songs on TV stations and you wait for BMI and ASCAP to help you get royalties while your videos are being aired on TV and all that. But now you can make money from all corners, right? Because now when I search YouTube, I was going across a whole lot of videos. When I searched YouTube yesterday, like sometime in the midnight, and I saw New York was uploaded 3 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. And New York was, I'm from New York was, way back, like, way back the Y2K, right? That era. That was like about 20 years or thereabout now. You dig? But he actually re-uploaded it 3 years ago. And he made millions and millions of views. You can see like the digital world, has its advantage,
Yeah,
and it has its disadvantage as well.
Sure. Social media have really made things easier for artists. Okay.
Yeah.
Most time, independent artists like us to find our way out. If you have the money, it's easier for you. Because tools are there like YouTube that we're talking about, and every other streaming platform, the Facebook, yeah. So all you need to do is to take advantage of these
platforms,
and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay, and you also make your music travel faster than it could be. In a space of 1 week, you could run the
for me,
whole
man. For me, it's just like a snap of a finger. You dropping a song today, like within a couple of hours, your song is all over because internet. That's cybernetically. Once you drop a song, it goes viral, like with your promotion and all that. Because you have platforms like YouTube, you have platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, and all that. Snapchat, they gave you this platform to, do sponsored promotions and all that. So once you take your time, like, a couple of hours, you upload on all these platforms and you hit the promotion button, you got your credit card fixed, you feel me? Before that day runs out, man, your music is worldwide.
That is it.
You feel me? Because we have like YouTube apart from Google, YouTube is the biggest search engine in the whole world. So once you have your song on YouTube, it goes boom. You feel me?
Sure.
Then you have places like Facebook, you have TikTok. TikTok is going viral right now. It's going crazy. You feel me? So nevertheless, talking about musical videos, right? You got I heard you got a new music video out. Can you tell us about it?
I have an official music video, which is Ololo. It's on YouTube right now. It's doing